You blocked me on Facebook, and now you're going to die. Now you're going to die.
What is up, YouTube? Soggy Nachos here, bringing you guys a new video that is called How to Train Drop. This is basically for people who, need to be educated on how to very effectively train drop. I'm going to turn this into a series probably and do a bunch of videos on each and every single gag track on how to train and effective ways. This building, basically to train drop, all you need really is 2 people, but since 2 of us wanted to train drop right here, we had 3. So as you can see, on the first floor, you always use your lowest drop gags because you get really no EXP for it. You get the normal amount and there's no experience gain from it. So, as everyone knows, in order for drop to hit, you really need a stun. I mean, it can hit by itself, but it really sucks without somebody using squirt or sound are mainly the best stunners. Squirt is probably a lot better than I would say sound and then throw. So basically, here's how it works. You're gonna have the other person use squirt, so they're gonna get a lot of squirt points this building. So the best thing to do is find a partner who wants to train squirt or sound. They will use that gag as you use your drop. Usually, I would say your drop accuracy turns from whatever the 30% that it is to probably about 85% after somebody uses a stun. It still misses sometimes, but most of the time it hits. So as you can see, we're going to the next floor here, and we took out that corporate raider using my anvil and her anvil. She was training to get the piano, I'm training to get the safe, so I'm using mainly all my anvils, whereas Dizzy over here is using anvils and big weights. As you can see, you always want to save your biggest gags for the last floor because your multiplier is always the largest on the last floor of the cog building. Therefore, you will get a lot more EXP points. Now, it's very more than likely you're not going to get to the experience cap if there are no cog invasions on your cog building. As you can see, this cog building, there's no invasion, so we didn't get obviously with a cog invasion you get double the EXP, so obviously we're not going to get that, which sucks, but I mean, I think all the invasions break the game anyway, like I talked about in my last video, because everyone just gets max gags super fast and they didn't really try to get them. So I think this is a more effective way. But as you can see, I picked drop, she's going to pick drop, and then this bunny over here, which is also the same person, is going to use a squirt gun on the cog to stun it, so our drop hits. Like I said, this method is not foolproof. It can miss sometimes, but usually it hits. As you can see, boom, hit. Then we're going to get attacked by the downsizer level 9. Also a good strategy to use when you're also trying to train drop, where the other person's training squirt, you also want to bring a lot of tune-up gags because you're going to get attacked when there's multiple cogs. But no need to be nervous because, as you can see, that bunny just lost a lot of health, so all you got to do is heal him up. Now, as everyone knows, that this is pretty simple. So as you can see, the one person, maybe why you want 3 is she's tuning us up and she squirted, that way I can still get my drop in, and now she's also getting tune-up points. So basically, training drop is actually very effective for training other gags as well, because when you get attacked, you can just heal each other up, and as long as you have plenty of heal gags, as soon as you get attacked, a good strategy is to just heal them up right away, even if they don't need to be healed, because usually we didn't really do it in this building, but usually a good strategy that I would do with my friends on Old Toontown was we would keep using drop, squirt drop combo, and as we get attacked, we just healed each other right off the bat, and we just kept healing each other over and over again as the cog was attacking, that is how you train tune-up, which I'll cover in another video more extensively. But that will be how you train tune-up, and as soon as he misses, like when he just threw that pink slip at me and I jumped over it and missed, then we go back to attacking the cog. That way we get a bunch of tune-up EXP and we get drop experience at the same time. This is a very effective way for training drop, squirt, and tune up. Tune up not so much because, I mean, drop doesn't really miss all the time. You don't get attacked a whole lot. And also, it's probably good to do a boss bot building, but it's not required. But boss bots only attack. No boss bots has an attack that hurts all of you except for the Yes Man, and he does minus like 11 damage total or something, or 9 or something. He's weak with his little money sign drop. So most of the cogs are easy, which is why we are training on boss bots, because I have low laugh and Dizzy's lower tune has small gags. So as you can see, we're getting to the 3rd floor, and now you have double EXP because you're on the 3rd floor. So my anvils are giving me 6. Her big weights are giving her 8. So you want to save your highest level of gag that you're trying to train until the last floor. Or sometimes I save it for the 2nd to last floor, like I'll use one of them. So I have 5 big weights, and sometimes if the building's a little too easy and you don't think you'll get 5 or 3, whatever the max is of your gag is, the max amount you can carry in your gag on the next floor, sometimes you might want to use maybe 1 on the 2nd to last floor. That way you don't miss out on a gag. As soon as you get to the 5th floor, or 5th floor, 4th floor, final floor, you want to start spamming your highest gag. Even if you still have a gag that's lower than your highest gag, you still just want to throw your highest gags out, and then you can go back to using your smaller gags. Just because when you're on the final floor, obviously you get the biggest experience multiplier, whether that be floor 4 or floor 5, sometimes floor 3, depending on what kind of building you're training in. But that's when you want to spam your largest gag, and then you'll get the most EXP. It's a very effective way of training. Much more effective than training in street battles, because training in street battles, you're just going to get the same amount of EXP, and always having a partner to train is the best way to do it. A partner to train in a higher floor of a building. As you can see, drop can be kind of annoying because I just missed 2 times in a row, so that kind of just pisses you off, but stay on the right track. Drop is pretty hard to train, but it's fun to use once you get the piano. Pretty much once you get to 2,000 experience and you get the big safe, drop. The safe, in my experience in Toontown, never really missed. The safe didn't miss that much for me, and the piano didn't really miss. Everything else before that was annoying as hell to train. So as you can see, they got hurt. I decided I want to train Tune Up, and she's going to go ahead and continue training Drop. So that way, like I said, I know I keep repeating myself, but you're getting lots of Squirt EXP, you're getting Tune Up EXP, and you're getting Drop EXP. So at the end of the building, you'll get an extensive amount. That's pretty much all I gotta say to you guys in this video in terms of how to train Drop. Like I said, it's pretty simple. Basically, one person's gonna use Squirt where the other person uses Drop. So stun and drop, tune each other up if you want to get a lot of tune-up experience at the same time. At the end of the building, you'll get an extensive amount of drop points if done correctly. This is, like I said, part 1. I'm gonna do a video on each of the gag tracks, so just watch out for that. I just want to let you guys know I will be. For those of you who don't know, I do go to Penn State. I will be moving in exactly a week, so I'll probably try to push my next gag track video out before then, but after next week hits, you'll probably see a little bit less activity from me just because my semester is about to start, and as a college student, I will be very, very busy. That doesn't mean I hate you guys at all, but when I get the chance, I'll still be playing Toontown, and I will be getting videos out there. Also, I forgot to mention this. For anyone who wants to train gags with me, I still have, as you can see, my gags suck still. So, since I don't have really a lot of time to play and stuff like that, because, you know, I'm working a lot, getting my preparations ready for going back to Penn State. But for anybody who wants to train with me, currently I'm training Drop, and I'm about to get the birthday cake, so I'm kind of using Throw too. It really depends on the building. And I'm working on Little Oldman's 24-story cog buildings. I mean, I'm going to be done with that soon. But anyways, for anyone who wants to train gags with me, let me know in the comment section below. I'll probably add you. I'm trying to train Drop right now, mostly. I usually train on 1 gag at a time. I usually try to get 5th level gags for everything, and then I'll try to get 6th level gags for anything. But mainly, I'm about to get Lure soon. So if anyone's trying to train Sound or something, for the good strategy for training Lure or whatever, or Drop, I don't care. Just hit me up and we can talk about what gag we want to train. I want someone dedicated that I want to be able to do 15 4-story buildings in a row and just get a shit ton of EXP, because I want to get these gags max so I can move on with my life, because I'm the kind of person that wants to get everything done. So let me know if you want to train with me. That would be cool. I'm down for that. I'll add you on Toontown. I think I have room for I don't know what the max of the friends list now. I think I have 100 something friends, but I should be able to make room for you. So let me know if you want to train gags with me, and that would be cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna roll through I'm gonna let the rest of this video play, but I'm signing off here. All right, peace.
Come now. Surely we can be friends. I know so much about you. I love you. Look at everything I've done for you. You'd be nothing without me. Why don't you answer me? I bet you're busy talking to some fucking slut. Fucking skank. Is she hotter than me? Would you fuck me? Are you gay?